Did you know that according to research published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, people subconsciously mirror the actions of those they're attracted to? That's right, attraction isn't just about what someone says, it's about what they do often without even realizing it. And yet most men miss the signs completely. They overanalyze words, second-guess their instincts, and sometimes let the opportunity slip right through their fingers. But today, that changed. Is by the sign number 1 end of this video. You'll know the 4 unmistakable signs that reveal when a woman is secretly attracted to you, even if she's trying to play it cool, and because you're part of our real community. I've saved the best for last. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a bonus sign that's even more revealing than all the others. You won engaging conversations. Let's start with one of the most obvious, yet often overlooked signs of attraction. Welcome to AER, your go-to channel for real relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships, engaging conversations. Now here's something most men get wrong. They assume that if a woman is responding to them, she must be interested. But here's the truth. A woman who is just being polite will reply. A woman who is actually attracted to you will engage. There's a huge difference when a woman is secretly into you. She won't let the conversation fizzle out. She won't just give short, dry answers that force you to carry the entire interaction. Instead, she'll add details, ask questions, and create an effortless back-and-forth flow. Think about it if she didn't care. Why would she invest time and energy into making the conversation interesting? She wouldn't. If a woman is truly engaged, it means she wants to keep the conversation going for a reason. Let's put this into perspective. Imagine you text a woman, "Hey, how was your weekend end?" If she replies with a simple good, that's neutral. She's not shutting you down, but she's also not showing enthusiasm. Now, compare that to a woman who responds with, "It was great, I went." Sign number 2, hiking for the first time, and I was definitely not prepared. Haha, what about you? See the difference? The second response invites further conversation. She's not just answering, she's opening the door for you to step in. And this goes beyond texting and face-to-face conversations. An interested woman will show what researchers call back-channeling subtle cues like nodding, leaning in, smiling, or even adding little interjections like "really" or "tell me more." According to a study from the University of Kansas, women unconsciously do this more often when they're talking to someone they're attracted to. It's a biological cue, signaling that she's invested in what you're saying. So if you notice that your conversations with a woman feel effortless, if she's keeping the energy alive, adding details and showing curiosity, you're not imagining things, that's attraction at play. Too playfully teases or touches you. The second sign is something that goes back to childhood, playful teasing and light touches. Now, here's the thing. Most people assume that teasing is just harmless fun, but in reality, it's one of the most subtle and effective ways a woman can show attraction without making it obvious why, because it's low risk. She's testing the waters, seeing how you react, and creating a playful dynamic that naturally builds chemistry. Think about it. If a woman doesn't care about you, she won't go out of her way to tease you. She'll keep things surface level, polite, and neutral. But if she's interested, she'll find little ways to challenge you, joke with you, and even make fun of something minor, like your choice of coffee, the way you pronounce a word, or sign number 3, your favorite sports team. Let's say you're at a coffee shop and she hears you order an espresso instead of letting it slide. She smirks and says, "Wait, did you just say espresso? Oh no, we might have to rethink this friendship." That's teasing. But here's what you should really pay attention to. If she follows it up with a small, casual touch on your arm or shoulder, that's your confirmation. Touch is one of the most powerful and undeniable indicators of attraction. When a woman likes you, she'll find small, seemingly innocent ways to make physical contact, fixing a stray piece of lint on your shirt, giving you a light shove when she's laughing, or even just resting her hand on your arm for a second too long. And science backs this up. Research from the Touch Research Institute has shown that people who initiate subtle touch feel closer and more emotionally connected to the person they're touching. So, if a woman repeatedly finds reasons to playfully tease you and casually touch you, It's not random, it's attraction. She's showing you that she's comfortable around you, that she wants your attention, and most importantly, that she's testing to see if you'll reciprocate 3 fins. Excuses to be around you. A woman who secretly likes you will always find reasons to be in your presence. Coincidences don't happen that often. Here's something you might not have realized before when a woman is interested in you. She won't leave things up to chance. She'll position herself in ways that increase the likelihood of crossing paths with you, sparking interactions, or simply being in your space. Now, this doesn't mean she's stalking you, but it does mean that she's making a conscious effort to stay within your orbit. Whether it's bumping into you at the gym, showing up at the same coffee shop you frequent, or suddenly taking in sign number 4, interest in your favorite hobby, it's rarely accidental. Think about this. Have you ever mentioned that you love a particular band, and suddenly she's listening to them? Or maybe you talked about how much you enjoy hiking, and out of nowhere she's posting about her first ever hiking trip. That's not random. It's intentional. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she finds subtle ways to align her interests with yours. It gives her an excuse to talk to you, bond over shared experiences, and most importantly, spend more time around you without making her intentions obvious. But it goes deeper than that. She won't just adapt to your interests, she'll also create opportunities for interaction. Maybe she casually asks what you're up to this weekend, subtly hoping you'll extend an invitation, or she drops hints about an event she's attending, gauging your reaction to see if you'll take the bait. And here's where psychology backs this up. The proximity principle states that the more we are around someone, the more we tend to like them. Studies have shown that frequent exposure to a person increases our natural affinity for them, even if we don't realize it. So if a woman always seems to be around, finds ways to share experiences with you, and makes sure your paths cross more often than chance would allow, you can be sure she's drawn to you before we proceed. If you find value, final thoughts in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. 4 subtle gestures and unspoken compliments. Some of the most powerful signs of attraction are the ones you don't even hear because they're unspoken. That when a woman is secretly into you, she may not always come out and say it. Instead, her body language, her micro-expressions, and the little things she does when she thinks no one is watching will tell you everything you need to know. One of the biggest giveaways, she fixes her hair when she sees you. This is an instinctive reaction, something many women do without even realizing it. If you walk into a room and she subtly adjusts her hair, smooths out her outfit, or sits up straighter, that's a subconscious way of wanting to look more put together in your presence. Another, she mirrors your body language. According to a study from the University of Chicago, people subconsciously mimic the gestures, posture, and mannerisms of those they're attracted to. This is called the chameleon effect, and it's one of the most natural signs of human connection. If you lean in while talking, does she do the same? If you cross your arms or shift positions, does she follow suit? A few seconds later, these subtle cues are her body's way of syncing with yours. Because attraction isn't just about words, it's about chemistry. Then there's eye contact. Imagine this, you're at a gathering, and you get this strange feeling that someone's looking at you. You glance across the room, and there she is, eyes locked onto you. But only for a second. The moment your gazes meet, she quickly looks away. That's subconscious attraction at work. When a woman is drawn to you, she'll often steal glances when she thinks you won't notice, and if she gets caught, she might smile, play it off, or pretend she wasn't looking at all. But here's the thing. If this happens more than once, it's no accident. So pay attention. Attraction isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's in the little things. The way she adjusts herself around you, the way she subtly mirrors your movements, or the way her eyes find you, even in a crowded room. Now that you know these 4 signs, which one have you noticed the most in your own life? Drop a quick "got it" in the comments. If you made it this far, it helps us know who our real community members are. And trust me, you'll start seeing these signs everywhere once you know what to look for. And because you stuck around, here's a bonus sign that's even more revealing than all the others. Bonus sign, the change and energy around you. If a woman is secretly attracted to you, there's one thing you'll always notice: the energy in the room shifts when you walk in. Attraction isn't just about words or gestures, it's about how someone reacts to your presence. If a woman is drawn to you, you'll often see one of two reactions. She either lights up, suddenly becoming more animated, more talkative, and more engaged, or she gets noticeably nervous, fidgeting, stumbling over her words, or even avoiding too much eye contact because she's overthinking how she's overcoming across. Here's a perfect example. You walk into a room and her entire vibe changes. She was casually talking to her friends before, but now she's laughing a little louder, fixing her posture, or glancing your way more often. On the other hand, if she's the shy type, she might suddenly get quiet, play with her jewelry, or even look away as if she's trying not to seem too obvious. According to a study published in Psychological Science, people unconsciously adjust their behavior around those they're romantically interested in. They become more aware of their actions, more self-conscious, and more emotionally reactive. So pay attention to the shift when you enter a space. Does she change? Does her mood, body language, or energy subtly react to you? If the answer is yes, then she's feeling something whether she admits it or not. So if a woman is engaging in deep conversations with you, teasing or touching you, always finding ways to be around you, or giving off subtle, unspoken signals, chances are she's secretly attracted to you, and if you caught that bonus sign, you now know how powerful a shift in energy can be. Now, here's your challenge. Pay attention to these signs in your daily life. You'll be surprised at what you start noticing. What seemed like a casual interaction before might actually be something more. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It helps us grow and get this message out to more people. Make sure you subscribe for daily videos like this so you never miss an insight that could completely change how you see attraction. And if you know someone who could use this information, share this video with them. We've also recommended another video on your screen that you'll love. Go check it out, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.